Welcome back, everyone, to AHSAA TV Weekly. We are thrilled to welcome to our program today Saraland High School indoor track coach James Dearmon. We're also going to talk with Morgan Davis and Ryan Williams. Welcome to the program, guys.
Thank you for having us. Glad to be here today.
Well, Coach Dearmon, first of all, let me congratulate Saraland for its successes this year in the AHSAA indoor track and field season, and also the football season that went all the way into December, but it did put some of your athletes behind in their indoor track and field training. So how did that go, getting people transitioned from one sport to the other?
It was a good problem to have, obviously, playing for and winning a state championship in football. Very exciting. Our plan, this is the first year that we've done indoor track. Our plan going in was to start as soon as football was over with. And all of our athletes kept saying, well, when are we going to start? When are we going to start? And I coached football as well. So I kept telling them, as soon as football's over with, we're going to start. So we finished up December the 2nd with a state championship there. And then December the 5th, I believe it was, we started indoor track. So it's been a good transition. I wish we could have gotten a couple more meets in, but we also are happy to celebrate our first football state championship as well.
Well, and just overall for your athletic program, sounds like a pretty good problem to have. But tell us a little bit about this special young man, Ryan Williams, sitting there next to you.
Oh man, he is a joy to get to coach. He and some more of our athletes that we're going to get to meet Morgan as well. I tell people all the time, kind of jokingly, one of my most important jobs is I drive the bus. So I just make sure to get them to the meets. Ryan is a phenomenal athlete. He has been gifted with some special talents, and we are thrilled each day to get to watch him work. And he's very athletic, and he knows he's very athletic, but he's also humble. We're talking about a young man that won Mr. Football on a Wednesday and was at track practice on Thursday. So he does some special things.
That's pretty awesome. I was actually about to bring that up. Ryan, you were the first sophomore, I believe, in the state to be named Mr. Football for the state of Alabama. So how did that accomplishment feel? And then talk a little bit about your transition to indoor track.
It was really great. Just like I said before, it just felt good to even be in a situation to win Mr. Football. And just knowing that I'm the youngest to ever do it, it just felt even better. And the transition to indoor track, it was really like I just had to lock in and make sure I was doing whatever it took to compete.
Well, I hear that you have made your presence known in the 60-meter dash. So is that your only event?
No, ma'am. I have the 60, high jump, long jump, and the 400.
Well, my goodness, Ryan, you have a very busy schedule. Tell us, you're only a sophomore. Obviously, you run indoor track and play football. Do you play any other sports?
Well, I did play a little basketball. Yes, ma'am.
Well, you are quite a busy guy, but Ryan, we wish you all the best the rest of this season, and then as you transition from one sport to the next, and we can't wait to watch you grow. Like I said, you're only a sophomore, so we'll be watching you for a while. Well, we can't wait to welcome now Morgan Davis, who's here now with Coach James Dearmon. Morgan, you are an outstanding athlete yourself. I see here that, let's see, your best effort last week in the last chance number 3 meet at the Birmingham Crossplex, you ran the fastest 60 meters of any girl in the state this season. How did that accomplishment feel to you?
It definitely felt pretty good. I know I've been trying all season to get my start right, and I think I did a little better on my start, but I still have a lot to work on for this Friday.
Well, and not just in the 60 meters, but I also have here that you have the state's best girls long jump this season and that you've done it twice. So tell me a little bit about transitioning between something like long jump and the 60 meters.
It's really all about the mindset. It's like 2 different events, and they're like really close together. So if I just get my mind together, it's pretty easy for me to transition from each one.
Coach Dearmon, tell me a little bit, about Morgan, just in your eyes, and how she fits into your team.
Morgan is definitely a leader for us. She's been with us now for 4 years, and she's heard me tell this story, and I'll tell it again. But I remember whenever she was in 8th grade at her middle school, her middle school coach reached out to me when he knew I was coming over here, and he said, "Hey, you've got a special athlete coming to you next year." And when a middle school track coach tells you that, you just kind of think, middle schooler coming to high school. And then I started looking at some of the times that she had and some of the distances in long jump. And then she competed in an indoor meet her early in her freshman year, and noticed that she had jumped a 19.2 maybe, or 19.1 in that meet. And so it really sparked my attention, and I was very excited to have her, because we knew that was going to be a chance for us to win some individual state championships. And then all of a sudden COVID hit that year, and we got one meet in. So we've worked extremely hard since then. Morgan worked extremely hard. And the crazy part about Morgan is she has done all of this training and jumped those 19. She's jumped a 20 before in some summer meets. And this is the first year that she's ever got to do it at practice here at Saraland, because we just finished our first track facility. So she's been committed to doing outside work to make herself better, her and her parents, even outside of what we do here at practice.
Well, and Morgan, that is such a compliment to you and your commitment to the sport. Do you play any other sports?
Yes, I played varsity volleyball all 4 years of high school.
Wow. And Morgan, do you know what your college plans are yet?
Yes, I'll be attending the University of Kentucky on a track and field scholarship.
And that is amazing. Well, Coach Dearmon, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today. And then Morgan and also Ryan, thank you for joining us. We wish you guys all the best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.